Jennifer, tell me, when you approach a character, do you do it by instinct or by method? Or
It depends on the character, really, but it's a little bit of both. I mean, I don't really have a method. I kind of blend all that I've learned in school and I kind of apply it. Which I think it's now just become an instinct.
in learning in school, obviously you learned a lot at the New York Dramatic School, but did you learn a lot also by working like
Yeah,
anybody else?
I actually got. I think I got most of my. I mean, school was great to sort of understand method and what it meant, and then you really, I think, sort of just get. It's like just doing it is actually your best school.
How much is this film about finding love again, even though it comes from
Rediscovering it, yeah. I think that's a lot of what it's about. You know, I think that's sort of where the whole journey takes them is that they rediscover each other.
Is the topic of chemistry real, or is just like a Hollywood phrase? Chemistry, like in this case.
Chemistry in the movie, yeah, definitely, but not. I mean, we have chemistry. We're great friends, so we have chemistry off camera.
I understand, but how did you how did you develop the realistic? Yeah, the realistic relation on the screen. Like it feels very real. Like like it feels like you hate each other and or love each other. Or whatever.
That's acting. That's what we do.
No, I understand, but
it's just sort of there. And sometimes you have it, and sometimes you don't. You know.
How important is it for you the energy of the other actor?
Oh, it's so important. It makes it so much easier when you have somebody that's good to spar with. You know, it makes it so much easier.
What did you like about this film?
I loved just the action of it. I loved the momentum. I loved the sauciness of it. I loved their relationship. I loved the girl on the run and the bounty hunter after her. You know.
Do you think Nicole hides her emotions within her profession, like we all do, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she's obviously a workaholic and can be wrapped up in that, and that's obviously what led to problems in their relationship.
In this case, you play a reporter. Has this role changed the view of reporters? I don't know what view you had before, but how do you see a reporter now?
I pretty much see them as I saw them before, that they will, do anything to get a story. I mean, she's at least trying to, uncover the bad guys, but as opposed to try to take somebody down. But there's a journalists that you respect, and there's journalists that are just disrespectful.
What keeps you going professionally? Is it passion or?
I just love what I do. I absolutely wouldn't know what else to do.
It's hard to keep grounded because since from your work you get so much attention from people, or you become iconic in a way without wanting it. Maybe I don't know.
Well, I don't even think about that, quite honestly, because my friends would never let me. Nor do I even know what that would look like to feel like. I think that's a label that's sort of given to you. My friends are, I've got, I feel I'm just grounded.
And Gerard Butler, how was it?
Jerry's easy, fantastic, fun. He was just one of my favorite people to work with. And I hope we do it again.
Since I'm doing the interview for Brazil, and they'd love to know if, have you been in Brazil, or what do you think about it?
I have never been, and I'm dying to go to Brazil. I think the people from Brazil are gorgeous.
It's true.
Gorgeous. That's like, I don't understand what y'all eat over there.
And do you think it's easy to find quality products out there for a person your generation, let's say, in terms of scripts?
In terms of scripts, yeah, it's hard. Anybody to it's hard to find good scripts. Period. Yeah, but so the good ones come along every once in a while.
What's the secret of a good comedy?
Oh, that's hard. What's the secret of a good comedy? It's It's writing. It's just you have to have a really great writer, and I think a great story. you know, I don't know what the secret of great comedy is.
How important is it honesty when you work?
Very. I play comedy better when when you're coming from as real a place as possible.
Do you get lost in your roles?
No.
Like in this case, Nicole and.
I don't. I'm not one of those that comes home and still thinks that I'm a reporter and handcuffs people. But when I leave the set, I leave the set.
What's the most difficult aspect of being in the public eye, in your opinion?
Oh, just the tabloids. It's not even. It's just an annoyance. And it's difficult because it sometimes can, I think, affect how people see you and see your movies. Because unfortunately, I think people believe all that.
It's true. Do you think in this case, Nicole and Milo are very different and they approach love in a very different way? Do you think men and women are very different, or we're just different because we're individuals? Or
I think men and women are absolutely different, and I think every individual is different. I think all women are different as individuals, and all men are different as individuals. But men and women are absolutely different.
I know you directed. Mm-hmm. Are we going to see you doing something like that?
Mm-hmm. Eventually, definitely.
Any plans or?
There's stuff I have that I'm working on.